Greetings, citizens of America. We are anonymous. It has come to our attention that the Clinton Foundation has a direct connection to Saudi Arabia, terrorism, and the attacks on 9/11. Many are connected to this, but none more than Hillary Clinton's right hand, Huma Abedin. Huma Abedin is no stranger to the Clinton campaign, becoming an intern for Hillary Clinton back in 1996. In more recent times, Huma Abedin has certainly made a name for herself in more ways than one. Being one of Hillary's closest aides, Huma Abedin is the former wife of Senator Anthony Weiner, her sexting husband, who has reportedly sexted with a 15-year-old girl. Abedin was given immunity to testify concerning what she knew about Hillary Clinton's classified emails. Now it would seem that Huma Abedin may be wanted for lying under oath by the FBI. This would in turn make Abedin's immunity deal with them null and void. By withholding evidence during her FBI interview, she told investigators she only printed classified information at the State Department using both her personal computer and her now estranged husband, Anthony Weiner's computer, and never printed any classified documents from her home. Abedin goes on to say, quote, "I would access those emails via webmail from unclassified computer systems of the State Department and print the documents, many of which were classified and top secret, and were accessed from largely unprotected webmail portals. The FBI has since confiscated both Anthony Weiner's and Huma Abedin's computers, and have since reopened the Clinton email investigation. The FBI will now seek serious charges of obstruction of justice towards Huma Abedin, and, more importantly, into Hillary Clinton's involvement. The new evidence shows the metadata, which uncovers nearly 650,000 emails, which may take the FBI weeks or even months to sort through. In the meantime, let's dive a little deeper into the connection between Hillary Clinton, Huma Abedin, and the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Huma Abedin's history and alarming connections are mostly unknown to the American people. Who is Huma Abedin, and what do we know about Hillary Clinton's #1 aide and sidekick for 20 years? Hillary spoke at Huma Abedin's wedding, saying, quote, "If I had a second daughter, it would be Huma. This presidential election decides who gets to run the most powerful country on earth. So, it is obviously very important to understand the facts about Huma Abedin, as she may very soon become chief of staff in the White House." We of Anonymous will be simplifying an intricate web of people, organizations, and events that unraveled over many years. All of the following information and more is available online, as we encourage you to fact-check it for yourself. Having said that, here's an unbelievable true story of infiltration unfolding before our eyes, and the most important aspect of this election that you definitely won't see on CNN. There are 4 main players in this: Hillary Clinton, Huma Abedin, Abdullah Omar Nazif, and Saudi Arabia. Huma Abedin was born in the USA. Then, when she was just 2 years old, her family moved to Saudi Arabia. They lived in Saudi Arabia for 16 years. Huma Abedin returned to the USA when she was 18 to study at George Washington University. Only after 2 years in the country, she became an intern for Hillary Clinton and soon after, started working full-time. Also in 1996, Huma was working at her family business, a journal by the Institute of Muslim Minority Affairs. The Abedin's family business is owned by the Muslim World League, Saudi Arabia's global organization that promotes violent Wahhabi Islam. They even share an office at 46 Goodge Street, London. Selina Abedin, Huma's mother, and Hassan Abedin, Huma's brother, currently still work there. Abdullah Omar Nazif is one of the founders of the Muslim World League, and served as vice president of the Saudi Kingdom Sharia Council. He created Huma's family business along with her father. He also funded Al-Qaeda and Osama bin Laden, as did Saudi Arabia for many years. His organization was declared guilty of funding Al-Qaeda terrorism by the United States State Department during the Holy Land Foundation trial in 2001. The FBI discovered that the Muslim Brotherhood gave over $12 million to amass the terrorist organization. They also found the secret 18-page plan for the Muslim Brotherhood, which explains that their work in America is a kind of grand jihad in eliminating and destroying Western civilization from within. This document is available online in full. One of the many listed organizations within the Muslim Brotherhood was the Muslim Students Association, which Huma Abedin was an executive board member of for 3 years. Only 2 years after Huma left, and when al-Alarqi, the al-Qaeda member and preacher to 9/11 hijackers, became chaplain of the same Muslim Students Association that Huma Abedin was a part of. To make things worse, Huma's mother Selina Abedin is a leading member of the Muslim Sisterhood, the women's division of the Muslim Brotherhood. All of these organizations share the same goal, and tell us repeatedly in plain English, they want to destroy Western civilization and replace our laws with oppressive Sharia law, like you see in Saudi Arabia. On 9/11, Abdullah Omar Nazif, Saudi Arabia and al-Qaeda tried to do just that. Where was Huma Abedin that day? The top funders of the 9/11 attacks created Huma's family business. Huma was officially working for the terrorists and Hillary Clinton the day those towers fell. Huma Abedin has never come forward with any information about her Saudi co-workers. Absolutely none of Huma's connections will be mentioned by her during the investigations into 9/11. She has made no mention of a relationship to Abdullah Omar Nazif, the Muslim World League, Muslim Brotherhood, or her current status of family business, which could be of unimaginable assistance to those who wish to end the war on terror. Huma Abedin's mother still works for the Muslim World League, yet Huma has made no effort to distance herself from her mother or her radical views. Selina Abedin is a leading Sharia activist, who has, for example, published a book called Women in Islam, that claims secular man-made laws which enslaves women. It supports female genital mutilation, the death penalty for leaving Islam, the legal subordination of women, and the participation of women in violent jihad. Hillary Clinton has flown to meet with Selina Abedin many times. Huma says that her mother considered her to be a big deal, and is proud of her. Huma Abedin's absolute silence on all questions regarding her extremist ties says far too much. How can someone with such close links to terrorism be allowed access to top-secret information and have security clearances? Especially since it was found that Huma Abedin was accessing Hillary Clinton's emails and physical documents. The Clinton Foundation received over $25 million from Saudi Arabia, and they also funded 20% of her current election campaign. Saudi Arabia's massive influence on the Clinton and Obama administration has not gone unnoticed. The damaging results of Islamist influence on the USA and Europe is worthy of another dedicated report, as this is just the tip of the corrupt iceberg. But you can no longer deny that Hillary Clinton is actively working with a global movement, whose goal is to destroy Western civilization, just for the selfish benefit of money and power. Huma Abedin is the previously hidden link between the Clintons and Saudi terrorism. Again, we of Anonymous encourage you to do your own research. Any rational person should have high standards of evidence for claims such as this. So here is the fastest way to prove Huma's tie to Abdullah Omar Nazif, that you can look up for yourself, and is sourced by their own websites. Start at the website of Huma Abedin's family business, the Institute of Muslim Minority Affairs. See that Huma's mother Selina, and Huma's brother, Hassan, currently manage this company. Now, go to the website for the Muslim World League, owned by Saudi Arabia, and Abdullah Omar Nazif. Note the address listed by their website, 46 Good Street, London. Now back to Huma's family business. If you scroll down, you see that same address, 46 Good Street, London, clearly. Anyone can prove in seconds that Huma Abedin's family business is owned by Saudi Arabian terrorists. Their own websites make no secret of this fact. There are no more excuses for Huma Abedin's silence. She has had years of opportunities to distance herself from terrorists and radical views, but would rather simply hide. We of Anonymous and the American people demand an explanation from Huma Abedin and Hillary Clinton before the election. One simple, straightforward question needs to be answered. Did Abdullah Omar Nazif create your family business, and were you working with him in any capacity on September the 11th, 2001? Yes or no? This year marks the 15th anniversary of the day Al-Qaeda murdered 3,000 innocent citizens. We do not forget. Huma Abedin's security clearances must be revoked until she, or Hillary Clinton directly, addresses this national security threat. Unfortunately, in the meantime, because of the overwhelming silence and outright liars, it appears to be true that a vote for Hillary Clinton will be a vote for Huma Abedin, the Muslim Brotherhood, Saudi Arabia, Al-Qaeda, and a wish for the complete destruction of the United States of America. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. To Hillary Clinton and her foundation. Expect us.